Former American advisor on UK-US relations and fellow of the UK's Bow Group, Lee Cohen, spoke to Express.co.uk about the royal family and concerns they may be involving themselves in political affairs too much. Prince Charles has come under fire from Australian Republicans and some royal commentators in the UK for meddling in politics following his strong climate change activism and interactions with world leaders. But Mr. Cohen explained the Prince of Wales had a lot to learn from the Queen and remarked one particular moment during the Scottish independence referendum which was a genius move from the monarch. Speaking to Express.co.uk, Mr. Cohen was asked whether he was concerned about the royal family becoming too political. He explained, "Sadly, things appear to be increasingly moving away from the example set by Queen Elizabeth, who has seldom, if ever, put a foot wrong in the eyes of the public. The Queen has been criticized for being inscrutable in her opinions, but I believe this has only enhanced her enduring popularity. Interestingly, people project their own political beliefs on the Queen. Whatever opinions they hold, they imagine she shares. Take for instance her very neutral remarks when she expressed the hope that voters will think very carefully about the future before the Scottish independence referendum. She didn't give away an opinion, but all sides could relate to her remark and no one was alienated. That is genius, and Charles and his successors should pay close attention to their matriarch's instincts and style in this." While Mr. Cohen was skeptical about the royal family diving into politics, he admitted the intentions from Prince Charles appeared sincere, whereas he doubted whether the same could be said about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Meghan came under fire after she was accused of using her royal title to persuade US representatives to back paid maternity leave. She said in an interview with Andrew Ross Sorkin, "I don't see this as a political issue frankly. There is a precedent among my husband's family, the royal family, of not having any involvement in politics. From my standpoint, this is a humanitarian issue." The Duchess of Sussex contacted Republican Senators Shelley Moore Capito and Susan Collins on the private numbers to ask to support paid parental leave. Meghan was given the numbers by Democratic Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, who said she would be part of a group to work on paid leave long-term. The Queen made the comments on the Scottish referendum back in 2014 when she spoke with a well-wisher outside her Balmoral estate. When a person said they would not mention the upcoming vote, the Queen responded, "Well, I hope people will think very carefully about the future." The comment was followed by a response from Buckingham Palace which said, "The sovereign's constitutional impartiality is an established principle of our democracy and one which the Queen has demonstrated throughout her reign. As such, the monarch is above politics and those in political office have a duty to ensure this remains the case. Any suggestion that the Queen would wish to influence the outcome of the current referendum campaign is categorically wrong. Her Majesty is simply of the view this is a matter for the people of Scotland." Prince Charles came under attack following his climate change activism as some grow concerned over his politics. The heir has not laid out what he will do when he is king, but he was questioned on the topic by the BBC in a documentary marking his 70th birthday. When asked if his campaigning would continue when he ascends the throne, he replied, "No. It won't. I'm not that stupid. I do realize that it is a separate exercise being so, of course, I understand entirely how that should operate." CEO of the Australian Republic Movement, Sammy Bayer, told Express.co.uk he has seen a resurgence in support for removing the royal family as head of state. He explained some Australians were concerned with Prince Charles meddling in political affairs and pointed to the Black Spider memos and his climate change activism as examples. Mr. Bayer also said Prince Harry and Meghan had shown the problem with hereditary rule, as while there seemed to be no direct dislike to them in Australia, it showed how some people could be in positions of power when no one wants them to be there, including themselves.